Crystal. Hey, everybody. Still getting set up here. How is everybody? Hi, Annette. Hi, Ate the Hard Way. Oh, my goodness. I haven't seen you in forever. Absolutely, son. Hi, Crystal. Hi, everybody. You guys are just amazing. Hi, guys. Okay, so far I think I saw Sun and Ate the Hard Way and Crystal. So how is everybody today? And Annette. Annette, are you wanting... Oh, there's Natalie. Okay, my chat's not coming up for some reason. Hang on. You're feeling confused. How come, Natalie? You got it. You got it, Annette. Yes, Diane. Okay. So I got Crystal, Sun, Ate the Hard Way, Diana, Natalie, and Annette. Actually, Annette's first on there. And then Natalie. And then Diane. Okay, so for those of you who caught our coffee talk this morning, I guess you would have heard my talk about how we always give everyone room to be bad, right? So we always give everybody their ability to be a meanie because of trauma, but we never have the ability as adults to give an adult credit for their innocence. I'm sorry, son. Bumping into the mystery man. Well, if you remember right, son, there was like 5 men that showed up in your reading, so that doesn't surprise me. I would be a bit confused then too. You know? I'd be like, which one is it? And I can tell you the energy, that I'm feeling that would be, but here's the part where I'm going to tell you it's time to trust yourself. Unfortunately, because spirit will make you. All right. So we have this card that I pulled. I know, and that's why I'm trying to pass it back to you to let you know that you're just as awesome as I am, if not more, honestly. See, that's my thing is when you guys come into a psychic room, and if they're actually psychic, um you're going to have to open your energy to them. Now, every psychic isn't. Yeah, I do. I try and be honest with you, but you know what? I mean, I have my intuition, I have the cards, but I'm not in your situation. You're actually the front runner to bringing spirit into your situation. You can do that a hell of a lot better than I do, but see, what I'm trying to do is get you to trust yourself so you don't open up your energy to people who might not have such good intentions with you. Do you know what I mean? They might just be wanting you there to take your money and then give you a reason to keep coming back and keep coming back. Me, on the other hand, I want to give you reasons to trust yourself, to trust this innocence within you. Yes. Anyway, this is the card I pulled for the energy of the day. Something that we have to keep in mind is innocence, okay? When we work from it, innocence is. Wow, I got shit sticking up on my head. My hair's crazy. Innocence is the only source of true divine magic on this planet. And I'm going to push it, and I'm going to push it. That's why they're going after our children. Hi, Alex. But the energy of the day is about innocence. So let me read it to you. And I thought it was funny when that came out. Because it's like, everybody always tries to make us the bad guy. I mean, if you're actually a divine and you walk in that energy, now you're also human, and people are going to take that human part, like when they piss you off or when they do something or whatever, and you actually react to it like you're supposed to. Because honestly, they're going to do everything they can to make it about you. Don't take on somebody else's trauma because they think it's a good idea. Don't give them that power. Okay, innocence. Too often we carry around extra baggage of guilt and shame. This card has come to you today because it's time to release these feelings. And here's what I'm saying. If you feel guilty or shameful, quit doing the shit that's making you feel that way. I mean, come on, this is easy. Don't go blaming it on somebody else because of the way you feel. And this happens a lot. every day. Some of us do it without even realizing it. Aw, thank you, Michelle. The universe sees your innocence, and it's asking that you begin to see it too. All right? Because if you can't see it in you, you won't see it in anyone else. And you won't be able to give them credit for their innocence, even though that innocence is going to give you credit for your trauma. Oh, you don't want it? Well, guess what? Trauma's easy to get rid of. It wasn't yours to begin with. And it wasn't the person who gave it to you to begin with. But you know when it becomes yours? The instant you say my trauma. These long-held beliefs are buried within your core, and they are interfering with your progression. In other words, hey, you feel guilty and shame about something? Quit doing that. Well, somebody's made sure that all my ability to do anything has been cut off. So, smoke one for me, Annette. Oh, but they're good. It's time to release any shame you carry about what you are or guilt over actions you did or did not do. These old values only lead you to question whether you are good enough, deserving, or worthy. And here's when you can tell somebody's like this. If you have something to celebrate, if you have a big accomplishment that you should be proud about, and they try to make trouble for you when they should be celebrating with you, that should tell you something right there. What if I had done more? Been more? What if I hadn't done that? Why did I say or do that? They make you question if you, as a person, are enough. Well, I'll tell you right now, good, bad, or indifferent, you're enough. But you got to choose to be. But the universe sees you with the same eyes we see a child. Perfect in every way. As perfect as a child learning through the mistakes they make. Absolutely, Aaliyah. Give me just 1 minute. This is the first step to healing your heart and spirit. It's a necessary step in moving forward and claiming your place in the world. The innocence card may also come if it's a time to see the innocence in another person. It's important to delve below the surface of any feelings of anger, hurt, or disappointment within your heart. Allow yourself to see the innocence in the other person's actions or behaviors, even if they're not so innocent. Okay, and that's when people call you a chump. I get called a chump a lot. Oh, you deserve it. You're too nice. What kind of a fucked up world are we living in when being nice deserves that kind of shit? So people that say that to me, I think it says more about them, doesn't it? I don't know. This can bring a profound healing and may even help you to see your own innocence. Spirit is calling you to begin to see your innocence and divine perfection. This one simple act will allow the seeds of self-forgiveness and of self-love to blossom within. All right, so I've had 2 people ask me, Michelle, did you want a reading, honey? Yes. That's our Mara right there. All right. I got Diane and Aaliyah. I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Did you need one too, Michelle? Okay. All right, let's get started. Innocence. It's a great big key to a lot of things, and we have to allow ourselves. Because spirit is innocent. I mean, seriously, innocent. Wisdom is a high vibration, all right? Now, just because you have the wisdom of the dark, which spirit has the wisdom of the dark, it has to. Just because you have the wisdom of the dark doesn't mean you have the vibration of the dark, okay? Just because I know about child pornography and pedophiles over here, which I'm sure they're going to get me on this, but fuck them. That tells me something about YouTube too, because if we can't talk about a problem, what's that make them, especially one as big as this? What are you supporting there? We all know. But just because I know about it and see it doesn't mean that's what I am. But see, you haven't lost the innocence. You haven't lost the innocence. We can never lose the truth of that innocence. As a matter of fact, we go back to that innocence usually when we get older. It's not that you've lost the innocence, it's that you've lost touch with it. You've forgotten how to use it in a world that takes, I mean, again, I'm going to say, look at Robin Williams. That's what happens when you don't allow adults to have their innocence and their beautiful hearts and their beautiful souls. Because yours is ugly. And you won't admit it. Now, I'm not saying you as this is what it is. I'm saying, as a whole. Yeah, it's true. And people don't care. People don't care if they're destroying innocence. They don't care. I care. And I will fight for my innocence. So you better think twice before you bring your bullshit to my door. Because I'll be nice for a while. But when I go to expose, I will expose. That I will promise you. So don't fuck me over. Because the instant you fuck me over and show that you don't care about me, it's on, baby. It's on. The instant I'm convinced that there's no dealing with you, that makes you dangerous. You realize that, right? And then all belts are off. Because I'm not going to give up who I am just because you want to be or pretend to be something you're not. It's not my way. Let me see. See if I can't move this a little bit. Huh. Let's just put it right here where the cards go. What do you say? That might work. Is that okay? That way you can kind of see me. Not that seeing me is important. Yeah, I have a few of those. I am kind of preachy sometimes, and sorry about that, but I mean, I'm just trying to bring up perspective so that we can all get through this alive. Because a lot of the stuff that we're hearing, oh, I know what you mean there. If I get pissed enough to where I'm crying, somebody better run, honestly. But see, people will see you pissed off, and they'll keep picking, and they'll keep picking, because they want you to fail. They want to have proof that you're the bad guy. And if you don't give it to them, they'll manufacture something. And they'll say, no, I didn't do that. That's not what I was doing. Yeah, I was. And I love it that, every one of you can sit up here and say, yeah, she's connected to me in ways that she knows me in ways that I didn't even know. All right? The whole world knows this. Anybody that's dealt with me knows this. You get blind rage? Well, see, that's not good. The blind rage, I'm one of these people that's my last resort. If I have no other where to go, that blind rage has saved my ass quite a few times. So, I mean, I can't say it's always bad. All right, let's get into this. I'm so excited. Guys, I really am excited about 2024. Do you know how to figure out your personal year numerology number? Because that'll give you a good run on what you're looking at as far as challenges and stuff like that on the year ahead. You got beat for it? Uh-huh. I am a friend. I am a friend. And see, I'm one of these people, I believe people can change. And people say, I'll go back and revisit. Ooh, that's actually a very number 5. Okay, a lot of people don't like it because it means change. And change tends to be uncomfortable, but that's the only way we allow ourselves to level up. That's 8. Yeah. But if you take your birth month, your birthday, like mine's 7/9, which would be 16, and 16 and 8, 24. So 6. Yours is 5. Mine is 6. Oh, we have 2 5s in here. You're a life path 5? Right. Okay, so you were born, what, August? You take, like, if you were born, let's say, August 12th. That would be 8 and 12, which is 20, and then you add that to the 8, you get 28, which is 11. Oh, no, it'd be 10, which is 1. Okay, sorry. Yep. Duh. I can't add today. Come on, I've been on here twice already, and I've talked to like 5 people. Okay, so yours is 8/21, which is a 9, right? 29, 9, 10, 11. So you have 11 and 8, which is 20, or you have 11 and 8, which is 19, which is 10. 8, 9, 29. You have 29 and 8. Which is 37, which is a 10. Yeah, it's a 10. You're on a 1 year, son. 7, 16, and that would be 23 and 8, which is 31, is 4. Yeah. Are you a 5 too? 10 is, but see those numbers only go 1 through 9. You gotta bring it down to one number on this, son. So you're a 1. Your personal year number is 1. All right, Crystal. Are you ready, Crystal? I'm done preaching now. Let's get to business. And you guys, if you want to be popped up to the top of the list, small donation. And I'm not going to push that. Yes, 1. And I don't know, Michelle. Add it up, lady. I had to laugh when I talked to you the other day, Michelle. I did. And you told me what you did. It is in a way. It is in a way. But I actually more consider, I mean, they like to say 1, it's about self. Okay. However, is anybody on YouTube? Is anybody on Facebook? I'm not seeing anything from Facebook. I gotta refresh. Hang on. However, one to me is about self. To me, 0 is more God, because if you think about 0, it's the beginning. I mean, it's right smack dab in the center, number 1 of the number line. It's the beginning and the end. Think about it. And that's 34. 7 and 8 is 15. That would be 6, Natalie. So, to me, God would more represent the number 0, because I say this all the time. Sure, Gina. I say this all the time. I would rather be nothing than something. And people say, what do you mean? You're crazy. Yeah. But here's the thing. Nothing can become anything. It's unlimited. It's not defined. It's got no box. But once you become something, then you're defined. You have a box. So to me, 0 is more like God than 1. Once we get past, to me, 0 is the full. Are you doing algebra, math, quantum physics? I don't know. Define it if you want to. After I'm just sitting here saying, Why has he texted you yet? I'm not sure. But we can look into that. Okay, what happened to Crystal? Crystal, are you here? No, it's not. Which one? Which necklace? I have a couple. Like 3, I think. Oh, that's easy. Scorpio, that's not fair. Those are both Kings of Cups. Wait a minute. I got you, Crystal. We're going to have to go a different way. So, okay, so I asked about the Cancer. And then I got maybe. In other words, but, I mean, it may work, but you're going to be taking a lot of time with spirit, maybe. Why are you doing X's? And then with the Scorpio, I'm getting a yes. So. Isn't that cheating? In other words, I think what Spirit is saying, they both can work. It depends on how much work you want to do, Crystal. But right now, it looks like the Scorpio's a better choice, as the energy is on the board right now. He was a math major? I don't do the math that much. Okay, Sun. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I got that, Gina. There's a list. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. 9. And you're number 10, P. So, it'll be a minute, but yeah, you're on the list. Yeah. I don't know. I tried to do that new math crap. So, yeah, as soon as I call your name, you can, if you want to not wait, a 2, a 5, or a $10 donation, you'll also get a very personal reading. And you'll get popped to the top. Oh, I hate statistics. Frickin', there's so many possibilities in statistics. It's not even funny. It's more like chaos math to me. So, there's that weird feeling. Alright, well, first of all, Yeah, you had so many men coming. You must be a hot mama is all I can say. No, there's always an official person. Are you talking about the King of Swords? That's when you say official person, I mean, there's a lot of people that would be an official person. Like your person, your actual divine masculine would be considered your official person. But if it's a person that's an official, that's different. That would be more like a King of Swords energy. Okay, so Will. See, okay, I'm just gonna say Will is showing as an upright Queen of Swords. Alright. So I don't know what kind of past you had, or if you had a past. Right. And what is this guy? He's not the official type. This could also mean honest and upstanding. You know? That's basically what an upright swords is an honest and upstanding person. Could be usually like a cop or official, like a soldier maybe, a general, that kind of energy. You know what I'm talking about? A take charge person. Usually knows everything that's going on, pays attention. That's that's an official type person. So I don't know what this will does, but he's obviously a good person. Now whoever this, I feel like there's somebody on the outskirts too right now that's not quite what they're cracked up to be. So when is this? May already be here. I don't know. I don't know. You put in what? All right. What I would do right now, honestly, if you're not sure about Will, I wouldn't go in full force. I mean, have fun. Gotcha. No, no, Diane, I haven't called you yet. What I would do is, okay, so you're hanging out with Will, having fun. I mean, you're not moving into the marriage thing, right? Just keep it casual because I do see messages coming in that will make a change. Now, the thing about that is, if you start getting in your head about it, you might end up manifesting mayhem. Well, what I'm saying is, Will is a good guy, all right? I would just tell him, look, I love you, buddy, but we can hang out, have fun, da 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 da. But I know you're not the one for me. Let's be friends. Let's have fun, you know? That kind of thing. But I am seeing, I want to clarify a couple things. Oh, shit. Okay, so looking at this upside down Queen of Wands, asking who this person is, I get referred back to the first card here, which is the Queen of Swords. And then I got the King of Swords with it. In other words, Spirit's telling me when I clarified this upside down Queen of Wands, and these two are looking at each other. So I think what Spirit's saying with whoever this next person coming in is, yeah, whoever this next person that comes in is, may not quite be the one that you're looking for. Or it could be, but maybe just not yet because there's somebody else there in that energy. And that's kind of what I'm feeling too, is that your official person has to get out of some shit, okay? He may have a will over here that he's playing with, wondering the same thing about you. Did you ever think of that? Yeah. That's what I mean. That's when you got to be upfront with Will and say, hey. Okay. Has another person from your past showed up? Has anybody else from your past showed up, son? Yeah, well, that's going on a lot right now. The divines are all tied up with karmics just to keep, themselves busy. All right. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling is that maybe the person that you're thinking about or waiting for that you're feeling might be a little bit tied up kind of like you are. Okay, clarifying the death, I got the Eight of Cups and the Hermit. Okay. Well, then this is a spirit's asking you to really go within right now. And when all this comes up, turn to spirit first and then really listen to yourself. Like, you feel like there's something not quite right here. Well, I bet you when you thought about getting back together with Will, you had that same not quite right feeling. But it's like, maybe it's me. Not usually. I mean, usually there's something to it. Unless you're like hugely traumatized. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, son, is, the spirit's just saying, hang in there, sister. It's coming. It's coming. But in the meantime, you don't want to be manifesting this mayhem. All right? You don't want to be manifesting this mayhem. So, what I do is keep it real with Will. Because you definitely don't want to be out with this guy somewhere and then the real guy pop up and him thinking that you're already taken, you know? Because trust me, I hear mine's coming up. And, oh man, am I actually ready for a real divine masculine instead of this traumatized stuff I've been dealing with. Narcissistic crap. So, I mean, it's just a suggestion. I can't tell you what to do. But, yeah, the cards are saying that there's something coming in here. So, that's what I got for you, Mama. Yep. Yep. But, just because the next one shows up doesn't necessarily mean that that's the one, though. And this is where your intuition comes in, okay? You'll know, son. It'll feel like home. Ate the hard way. Mr. Invisible. So think about everything that this man's going to be. Then go from there. Call him Mr. Invisible, but he's not invisible in the energy. Ate the hard way, are you here, honey? Oh, there you are. Next 30 days? You got it. Annette, you're coughing your butt off. That's going on a lot, actually. Our friend Eroline over in the UK, she's like having a really hard time. Kind of. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. I thought you meant you were coughing. Yeah, somebody is sick right now, so that's where my mind went. But no, that's good. Cough again. Cough really hard. I need it. Maybe I'll smell it. Gina, yes, you are. Absolutely. And I saw Ate the hard way there. Okay, let's look. Next 30 days. All right, let me get in my Ada. Trying to figure out if I feel nervous or excited here. Feeling something. Hi, Alex. I think I got you already, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. Thought I already seen you. I got you, Mama. All right. All right. Ate the hard way. I feel you fighting with yourself a little bit. And I don't know if this is just worry or a choice you have to make. But right now, I see, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. But then I feel like you're going to get a message that's going to put you on a little bit more. It's either going to put you in your feels, or it's going to make you want to, it's going to bring out the warrior in you, one or the other. And you're going to make a choice to hold back. You're going to make a choice to hold back. But then you're going to second guess yourself, and you're going to want to move forward to get rid of the burden. Because you want to be happy. You want to be in that Queen of Cups. You want to move in that Queen of Cups. You want some of your damn wishes to come true. And get out of and heal whatever kind of regret that you may have within you that may stop you or make you nervous. You're working on something spiritually here. Okay, did you have somebody in the past that third party lied to you and you're still carrying around a little regret from it? Because I feel like this energy is still present here. And this is really the only warning card that I see right here at the end, which is the Five of Cups. Now, if it wasn't the Five of Cups, I wouldn't be so damn nosy right here, because the Five of Cups is about regret. And whenever I see regret, I'm going to get nosy. So it looks like this Five of Cup energy is here because of somebody that seemed like they were a fine, upstanding citizen decided they wanted to play games. And even though I feel like that this is in the past and you feel pretty much over it, whatever this is, either that or you're going through it. And I think in this message, Spirit's saying move in truth. Just move in truth. And you will be. You will be. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's victory. Three of Pentacles. See, this is wonderful. That's what I thought. Can you see all this? You probably can't. Okay, so there's going to be a few ups and downs here. You know, as it always is. But 8 to hard way, I don't see it's anything that you cannot handle. There's going to be some decisions being made. There's going to be situations that is going to put you on a little defensive, but again, I don't feel like it's anything major. There is a wish fulfillment here. I don't know what you wish for, but with it being the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, I can. Nancy, I'll put you on the list, honey. But with this Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, I would have to say that you made some kind of wish, either about your intuition or being closer with spirit or trusting yourself more or getting to know yourself more and your strengths. I don't know what this wish is, but it has something to do with love and building. Okay? So if it could be something. No. There's something that you're wish for that's coming to you. There's also going to be offers or options coming to you. Sitting in the Queen of Swords energy. Well, actually, this is Empress energy because I have more than one queen on the board here. And this is all about you, boo, because I didn't ask about anybody else. Now, if you have a husband, this is great. I mean, because you're sitting in the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, which is all about balancing head and heart. So, if you have a husband right now, or a significant other, um, if you have a significant other right now, because I'm saying the other way that I could be reading this. He might be giving you a little bit of a problem. Because if this isn't just about you, boo, then, and if there is a masculine involved right now, this could be a very different message. So, if there's a masculine involved right now, there's going to be another offer coming in. If you're currently holding back from a masculine that's currently in your life, then this happiness is coming in. Because it is new. And I don't see the death card here. So if you're waiting on a masculine to change currently, I would say no, he's not going to. But if you're waiting on a masculine to come in, it's going to be one of those new things where, you know, there's ups and downs and you're going to have things to work through. But it's happiness in the end. Does that make sense? Where'd you go, A to Hardway? Oh, I can see you up here. There you are, yeah. No husband. Oh, he relocated today. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, if there's a man currently, you know, you might want to take him. You already got this, girl. You already got this. But yeah, once you hold back and take care of all of this and, you know, go through that 10 of Wands and clear out that energy, there's another one coming in. So, but that is kind of currently a masculine. You just got rid of him today. Both of them work. Isn't that funny how that happens? Well, that's what I got for you, Mama. I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. But here's the thing. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Victory, Three of Pentacles, or Ace of Cups. Here's your last 4 cards, okay? Well, here, I'm just going to do this last row, which, here's this beautiful little innocent offer coming in, right? You're going to be kind of like, wait a minute, you better come right, motherfucker. Better come right, motherfucker. And then, you know, you're thinking about being a hard ass, but then you say, wait a minute, this could be the one. I don't want to miss this opportunity. I don't want to be looking at these spilled cups with that handsome boy beside me or that beautiful girl. You know, they're both looking at the cups and not looking at each other. That's missing an opportunity. But I don't feel like you're going to do that because right after that, guess what I got? Whoops. I got a victory. I got a victory card there, 8 the hard way. Okay? And then after that victory, we got the 3 of Pentacles. Alright? That's about building something beautiful. That's about allowing spirit into this relationship. Whoever, you guys, if you put spirit first and trust that, and you both do that, new love, brand new. Look at that beautiful cup. Your cup runneth over. If you both do that, your cup runneth over. And look, that's the last card. You see that? That's the sun, 8 the hard way. That's the sun, baby. So, you got good stuff coming. Clear away that energy. All right. The hard way, somebody say whatever. Annette, you're up, baby. Love you too, girlfriend. I will do that. Now I know Annette's here somewhere. And we're not having any freaky weird like sound issues. Should you follow? What's wrong with your car? Probably not. Yeah. What's wrong with your car, Annette? What's it doing? You are after Michelle. It'll be a minute. If you have something to do, I will come back in like 20 minutes. Gina. Okay. Annette? Alright, good. Awesome. No, I'm getting no. No, you shouldn't follow it. I got the tower. I got the tower. I got the moon. I got the sun. And I got strength. So Spirit's saying, what do you feel like? Why aren't you trusting you? Hi, Journey. Welcome. So, no, I would not trust your friend's advice. She's showing her age. Aren't we all, sweetheart? But there's a lot of miles left on this tire. A lot of miles. And what is it I always say? Hey, the chassis is good. Got a little leaky radiator once in a while, but the chassis is good. So are you guys, is he giving you advice as far as what car to buy? Or what to go for? Or I don't know what should you listen to him on. But um the last card out here is strength. And to me that's like, because Spirit gave you everything you need. But if you're going to get a new car and you're looking at a used car, I would definitely bring somebody with you. Yeah. Well, some of those were pretty good. PT Cruisers. Some of them were shit. Honestly. Okay. Was that all on that? Oh. Well, someday you're going to have to call me because I used to work with car dealers. See, if I was there, I could help you. Gotta watch them little bitches. I'll tell you that much. You gotta watch them. Yeah, definitely do a little shopping around. Um, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's a sound $50. Just make sure it's a mechanic that they don't work for too. So, because that happened to me once. I went and got a mechanic, and it was the same mechanic that the car dealer used. Anything about your future? Okay, we got Natalie next. Okay, something's going on where you're going to get a message about some kind of little devil that you put in the... Did you put a chick in a bad girl seat? Did you set her out in the cold? Somebody that was traumatized? Because there's somebody that's going to bring in some messages that you wanted to hear from, that there was turbulence from in the past, that something's going to be worked out with. And you guys are going to move into calmer waters, whatever this is. I don't know. That's what it says, man. Here, look. See? See, there's the little devil. See it? That's the devil's kind of, I can get you on the list, Nancy. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is being out in the cold. So, Miss Queen of Pentacles here, that would be you. Either that or somebody put you out in the cold. That you thought was a wish fulfillment. Ended up being a pain in the ass. Well, somebody's coming back around. What's that got to do with your future, though? That already happened. But yeah, there's messages coming. And moving into calmer waters. So this is about something in your past that's going to be rectified. And when it turns up, if you can't figure out what it is, it's something that caused you pain. You put a few out. Well, don't be surprised if one of them comes back. I put a few out too. We have to. Oh, you go. It's 10-10 here. Natalie. Yeah, but somebody's coming back around. And I'm getting the feeling you're going to go, oh, man. Why are you here? And then it's going to be okay. So. See, it's kind of like how I would feel if my ex showed up right now. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. Because it doesn't look like it's going to end up bad. So. Natalie. See. Holy shit. In the first 2 weeks of January. Okay, Natalie, are you the one with El Chico? You're welcome. Okay, here's what I'm seeing. There's a lot of energy on this board. Okay? A lot of energy, a lot of good energy. And I had to look at this Three of Swords here. Because we're just shit out right in the middle of all these good cards. Right, he's not there. But that doesn't mean he's not showing up with his Emperor here. So I think what's going to happen is you're focused on not wanting regret by your choices. Okay, I feel like that's something that's in your mind whenever you go into a relationship and start to build with somebody, is that fear of having a regret. But I got the High Priestess and the Magician and the Emperor on the board, so I don't really feel like you're going to have any. But I do feel like that there is going to be a little turmoil possibly around him. Um, and I got 2 5s here, so there's going to be a change in his situation that's going to be hard, or it's going to seem hard. But you'll get through it and move forward. Um, there's going to be some kind of truth that comes out. That's going to have to be faced, but I feel like you're going to defend yourself just fine, or whoever. I feel like justice is going to be served. Okay. Well, it does because you're part of it. That's why it's showing up. Because he's going to call you and say, "Oh man, I'm really heartbroken." But justice will be had. So, when this comes up, Natalie, Spirit saying, stand in your power. Stand in your power. You know the truth. You know what I mean? So, as far as the beginning, outside of this little thing right here, which is the only bump I see, you're going to be going forward. Easy. I mean, with the Magician and the High Priestess here, you already know your shit. You already feel it. Queen of Cups. Celebrations. You got a lot of good things coming. Yeah. And that's why I think it's showing up here, is that, there's going to be this little issue, but it's not even yours, it's the Emperor's. That's why he's right here. So, how many days am I supposed to be doing? Next couple of weeks? 14 days? Well, it's going to end in the 14 days in some kind of celebration. Okay? So, I mean, everything looks good outside of that one little thing. Did that answer your question? So you already felt that coming, huh, Natalie? You guys are awesome. And anybody that doesn't want to wait on the list, if you want to get your reading now, make a donation and I'll pop you to the top. And it doesn't matter if it's $2, $5, or $10. You still get popped to the top. And you get a full-on, it's not over till Spirit says it's over. But yeah, I feel like your next 2 weeks is going to be awesome. Yeah. Well, you're really connected, Natalie. And like I said, yeah. You did what? You felt something too, Michelle? I mean, we all do. If we think about it, it's kind of like, oh, I knew that was going to happen. Why didn't I listen to myself? Well, maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe you were just supposed to come and see my smiling face. Oh, oh, you did, Michelle? Okay. That's what you're talking about. I did. Aw, you're sweet. So you're getting popped up to the top. 4 p.m. You rock. And that was to the one at the bottom, right? I believe so. Because all cash needs to go into the Authentically Alice. And then it will be split from there. Because I need to keep track. Because I am an actual LLC. And I'm trying my darndest to hang on to it. But I have an ex that kind of fucked me up really well. So I'm trying to get out of all that. And get a new place. So I do have a lot to do, but, you know. One step at a time. Okay, Michelle. All right, Aaliyah. We'll see you in a bit. Don't be too long, because there's only one person ahead of you after Natalie. Or after Michelle. I don't know what I did there. made me feel better. I was like, man, here we go again. But the end of it's about somebody else. Hi, Gina. Okay, basically, Michelle, there is some kind of situation going on that you need to hold back from. You have to have the strength. It's like you need to make a change and you know it, but you're kind of not wanting to. Something to do with the King of Wands. Now, this is usually an adult male. It could be somebody acting in the King of Wands, which could be a Burgermeister, Meisterburger, like a real asshole, or it can be somebody acting in a boss sense, focused on the money. And I feel like you're going to put somebody in their place. And you're going to call them on their unhealedness. Now, I don't know if this is like an adult son, could be a father figure, could be your husband, but I don't know. But you're going to check some unhealed person. But you're going to have to, because it's going to be, you're going to have to defend yourself against this asshole, which, you know, you can hold your own on that, I'm sure. But somebody's going to be out in the cold and they aren't going to be happy about it. But once this happens, because of whoever this person is, which is a manipulator, a liar, a stealer, whatever, but I feel like you're going to have help getting it done. And then once whoever is out of the way, you're going to be like, woohoo! Yeah, let's party. And it's going to be like, oh my gosh, okay, pull all the swords out. I'm ready to just relax. This is the end of this. Like, I've completed seeing myself and my abilities. And this could be you fighting with yourself, too. This could be you fighting with yourself and feeling like you don't have the strength. And then, you know, you could be doing this to yourself and then realizing, hey, I kick ass. I'm a boss. I can do this. And then you just go to work. You know, either way, it ends in this, which is celebrations. Over some lying, cheating, manipulating, jerk off asshole. Somebody that is not really somebody you want to be around. And I think you're basically going to tell them, hey, you're a jerk. Go away. Could be a couple of people. Well, again, there's still going to be somebody here that's going to piss you off and you're going to tell them to take a hike. But you aren't going to want to. And that's what I'm saying. You might end up fighting with yourself on this as well. But no, there's definitely somebody here that's going to put you in your feels. And you are going to take action on it. And somebody's going to back you up. But in the end, it's celebration. And when I say put out in the cold, what I mean is you're going to put them, it doesn't mean that they're living with you and you're actually going to put them out, okay? When you put somebody out in the cold, you could be living in the same house and put somebody out in the cold. It means removing them from them affecting your energy. So, self-situation you got put in by family. Yeah. You can get put in them by family, by friends, by whoever. It can put you into this situation because they're unhealed and being a jerk, and they don't want to admit it. So that's what happens in these kind of cards, and I don't see you taking it. I do not see you taking it. So, there's justice. Ten of Swords again. End of cycles. Well, no, we had the Nine of Swords. So this is completion. This is the ending. It's like, okay, this is freaking done. It's freaking done. Look, justice is here. There's the Ten of Swords. That's the end of the cycle. Done. Is everything okay in your marriage? Because this could be like a father, too, that I'm seeing. But I see you bringing down a tower, Mama, on somebody's ass. And that's okay. Those towers need to fall. But I feel like you're going to be getting a lot more spiritual strength. Okay? Let's see something else real quick. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to get new perspectives, Michelle. Yeah, could be. You're going to get new perspectives on something that's going to help you stand more in your power of spirit. I think sometimes maybe you get a little bit emotional. But I feel like you're gonna balance that head and heart thing. As a matter of fact, you're gonna balance the heart thing so much, you're gonna put it in your masculine energy. You're gonna be like, nope, I am the king of cups with this shit. I love you, but get your ass over there. Yes, that's what I'm seeing here. And that's what I see you stand, hey, I can love you, but I don't have to like you. Yes. And that empath, sometimes I think fucks you up a little bit. So I feel like you're gonna see the new ways, your new strengths. Like me, I can walk into a room and change it. I can change the energy in a room just by walking in it. And if my energy's fucked up, I don't want to walk in a room. Don't make me. Don't make me. Just let me sit in my hole until I process this shit. If you make me do things I don't want to do when I'm processing, guess what's gonna happen? Yeah. So, I feel like that when it comes to that, you're going to have a little bit more of a control over that, and you're going to see more about your power when it comes to that. Oh, yeah, you are. See that? That's one magical bitch. She manifests like a mole. And I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. I don't even know what you're worried about. Holy shit. Okay, I got 3 queens on the board right here. This is what I mean. I don't even need to see it to you. With you, Michelle. Like I told somebody else, I can feel it in these queens. Now, Empress is all four queens. Now, we have three here, but I happen to know you're an Empress. I can feel it. I told you from the first day. So you got nothing but good coming, Mama. Outside that one little thing. Again, we all have that one little thing. It's like spirit. Why can't we just have one great reading all the way through? Oh, that wouldn't take long enough, he says. See? My spirit's a smart ass. My guides are smart ass. So, okay, need to get a refill of coffee and empty my tank here. And then Diane's up. And then Aaliyah. Diane's before you, sweetheart. And then we have you, okay? No, one more before you, Aaliyah. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's my ass up in the air, guys. Sorry. All right, Diane. Diane. Are you here, lady? Hi, Splash Cross. I can put you on the list. And guys, if you don't see me write down your name because I'm in the middle of a reading, if you don't see me write down, no, it hasn't, Gina. If you don't see me write down your name, remind me, okay? Okay, there you are. I can put you on the list, Splash Cross, which it's kind of a long list, and I do full readings. It's not just like boom, boom, and you're done. So we are at Diane now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ahead of you. And the way I work this is I always get a big list, but if you want to be popped to the top, a 2, a 5, or a $10 donation, yes, you are, Alex. A $10 donation, that's either a 1, a 3, or a 5 card reading, will pop you right up to the top. Okay. Did that help, Michelle? I hope. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys don't even know. This is how I feel alive these days. Seriously, you guys don't even know how good it is to connect to such amazing energy. Did they tell you had an infection? Okay, I got you, Splash. I got you. Hi, Beanie. We're being blessed by Beanie. Really? Beanie, this is not your blankie. Come here. Come here, you. Lay right here, okay? Alright. Yes, I know, baby. It's a baby. Don't you get up there. See what? She's gonna do it again. I knew it. Come here, baby. Come here. Lay right here, okay? Yeah, there you go. That's a good boy. Sorry. I gotta take care of the king here. Alright. You had some stuff that was gritty and flushed out the old crap. Potassium is normal, but you have an infection. Alright, what is it? What can I help you with? Because you know I'm not a doctor, right? But usually, oh. I won't forget you, Gina, I promise. Okay, you're asking me things that I don't need these cards for, but I will tell you everything's going to be fine, okay? Relax, Diana. Breathe through your nose and out your mouth. Relax, Diana. What kind of infection? I think it's a surface infection that got into your blood. I don't think it's anything that you're going to have to worry about. All right? I think it's going to be something that they're going to be able to take care of easily with antibiotics. Some good Cipro, you know? And you'll be able to gain weight. But one of your problems, my dear, is you need to calm down, sweetheart. Okay? You need to start having some faith instead of constantly being in fear. Because when you're constantly in fear, all you're doing is stressing your system. And when you stress your system, it's going to make you sicker. So far, everything that you're doing, you're going to find a reason for. You're going to get over the infection, because I don't feel like it's anything horribly serious. But as far as the weight goes, part of that is because of your nerves. Being nervous all the time, being worried all the time. That's gonna throw your body all the way around into a tizzy. Which, in my opinion, a lot of that is stress from worry. So here's the deal. The more that when you realize, hey, I'm worrying and I don't really need to worry until I have something to worry about, you know, just as easily that all this bad stuff that I'm thinking about can happen, so can all the possibilities that I should be thinking about, which is all the good stuff. Because when you start thinking about the good stuff, you're supporting that healing instead of the worry, instead of the fear. The more happy you are, the better you're going to be able to eat. Has it not started tasting better yet? But yeah, I think it's going to start tasting better. But again, I think that's going to have something to do with your stress levels, okay? Just relax, mama. In the end, it's all going to be fine, okay? Yeah, it's going to take you a minute to be able to eat again, because I actually lost half my body weight in less than 30 days one time. And it took me a week to start. No, you didn't miss. You're up now, Aaliyah. It took me how much longer? I can give you an estimate, but you guys do know that spirit does not think in time. All right? So it's really hard for them to pinpoint anything when it comes to time, unless I get a date. 2 minutes, you're good. All right, so I got a 6, which could mean the 6th of January, 6 days, 6 weeks, or 6 months. It's one of those. But again, there's a reminder here with this beautiful Queen of Wands. She's powerful. She's got a lot of energy, Diana. So do you. 2 minutes. Oh, that's Aaliyah. She'll be back in 2 minutes. She was telling, because she's up next. But sitting in this Queen of Wands energy is where you need to be, Mama. Because this is truly who you are. And that's one of the reasons why you're worrying so much is because you're not sitting in your power. Now, I don't know what happened in your life to where you've become and felt so powerless over your life, to where you have to worry or fear all the time. Gina, you are... I've got Aaliyah and then you're after her, okay? So, you're after Aaliyah. But we need to get you back to your truth, which is not being able to eat, worried all the time. The Queen of Wands is a boss lady. And that's who you really are inside. And when we don't follow who we really are inside, yeah. Well, you need to relax and try, because that's a lot. That's a lot right there. So, yeah, you do. But, and I'm sorry you went through all that, but you're also an Empress. You're also an Empress energy, okay? So, and that's probably why this is all affecting you so much, because it's a big heart. But we got to balance that head and that heart. So that's where this healing comes from, Diana. So when you start worrying and you start hurting and you start feeling that way, honey, do anything you can to flip that switch. Like, if you're starting worrying about it, everything you're worried about, realize that there's another option for everything that you can think about that can go wrong. There's also 10 possibilities of things that can go right. And that's what you need to concentrate on right now. Yes. Yes. And I think one's coming in soon with this Knight of Wands, one of the fastest knights in the deck there. So yes, I feel like that's going to happen. But I don't know, it may not be a girlfriend. But there's definitely a friend coming in that's going to make you happy, okay? Just hang in there, Mama. I know it's hard. Bless your heart. I'll light a candle for you tonight. Alright, Aaliyah. Aaliyah's back. Aaliyah's back. Aaliyah's back. Let's hope so. But that's what it looks like in that King of Cups. A nice man. And then there was a Ten of Cups there too, which is all about happy. And that's what you need a whole heaping helping of, ma'am, is some happy to help you remember what that's like. Yep, yep. And that's what heals things. Okay, Aaliyah. What question did you have, Mama? Did you have a question? Oh, well, shit's already falling out. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. If it's a yes or no question, you got it. Whatever it's about, it's a yes on that. But, Nine of Pentacles. That's some really good energy, Mama. That's somebody that is strong, independent. You can do it. I love you too, girl. You got this. All right? And Diana, if you need to, you're on Facebook. All you have to do is get on there, go on to Authentically Alice, and send me a message if you need some support, okay? Okay? You can do that. I'll talk to you. All right, so we have this Nine of Pentacles, which is a self-assured, magical, she's all that in a bag of chips, but she's single. This is the mini empress. The only thing she's missing is the husband. Yes, yes. If you need to talk to somebody, Diana, just text me. Okay? There's Authentically Alice. There's my personal page. Which my personal page is where I get really personal. I let it all hang out. Alright, Aaliyah. Okay. Why did that didn't come up? Hang on. Oh, don't go any farther. What will it take for my grandmother to stop talking about me with others? She has been behind and never coming back. Well, that's what I did. And you're going to have the ability to do that with his Nine of Pentacles here, okay? Because she is one manifesting little you-know-what. So, what I'd like to say to you, Aaliyah, is picture what you want and live in gratitude like it's already yours. Because you can do that. You can manifest whatever the fuck you want to with this card. True story. You're manifesting change from all the drama and the backbiting and the bullshit with truth. You should tell Grandma the truth. Okay? Walk up to her and say, Grandma, stop it. You're pissing me off. And I'm bigger and younger than you. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, is Grandma being nosy? Because that's kind of what grandmas do. But I would tell her the truth and shed some light on how you're feeling. I mean, just tell the truth. Is Grandma one of the unhealed ones too that you're trying to get away from? Man, I'm seeing victory here. So whatever it is that I'm hearing the truth will set you free from all this stuff. You know, stand up for yourself. That's the only way that's going to bring change, is for you to stand up and don't sit back down. Don't sit back down until somebody gets a new fucking perspective of either who you are. Okay, then don't you let others continue the cycle. If she won't accept the truth, you keep standing up for yourself. And pretty soon, one of two things going to happen. Either you're not going to be able to stand anymore, or they're not going to be able to stand anymore. And you're still going to get what you want. But the only thing that's going to change these people is to make them feel what they're doing. All right, this is where you become a super empath. Have you guys looked into that? Put them out in the cold. Look, bitches, you're breaking my heart. I'm not like you. Quit trying to put me in this whole family of fuckery, because I don't belong in it. Just tell them the damn truth and don't worry about it. And they'll start leaving you alone. Unless they're like psycho. Like my family is pretty psycho. Because once you tell them the truth, they don't let you walk away. Once you walk away, then comes the narcissistic attacks. Then comes everybody banding together because now you're the bad guy because you have to be. Because it's either you or them. And this is the way narcissistic energy works. You know, the one person standing up alone saying, these days, that's probably the one telling the truth. True story. Because 98% of the people out there are unhealed in some way. And they are acting off their trauma. Okay? Now, it's hard. I'm not going to tell you it's not hard. Because it is. But the only way to break those cycles, Aaliyah, is to break them. Don't let them do that to you. Don't accept their unhealed bullshit just because they think you should. And this is what I'm saying, you know, we have all these rules that say, oh, you're the bad guy if you don't sit there and take that brat attack from that unhealed person. If you don't let that brat attack you, then you're bad. And that's the society we're in today. Honestly, that's the society we're in today. And that's the mindset of, I don't know, everybody. Feel sorry for the abusers. But the victims, it's all your fault. And guess what? The abusers are all band together like a happy little married crowd. The bad guys already got it figured out. They know what oneness is. They've already figured this out. Yet we're still here in our unhealedness doing things like, oh, look, my friend's doing well. How dare she do better than me? You know, you can't celebrate. People who can't celebrate somebody else having good things happen to them is an unhealed person. Well, that's control issues. So, you know what I'm saying? Just do you, boo, and don't let anybody take that away from you. But yeah, I'm sure, getting talked about like I'm the devil. Yes. Just separate yourself and stay away from them all you can until you get the hell out of there. And that's all you can do. Because you can't work with people like this. There's no, if they want, they're just either going to want to pick on you or be mad. And there's nothing you can do with that. And then, when they pick on you and be mad and you finally get mad, you're the crazy one. I mean, there's no winning with these kind of people. None. You could walk on water and they'll still find a reason to fuck with you because they aren't walking on water. You know what I mean? We don't need that shit. So, okay, let's look at you. When are you getting out of there, Alina? Okay, okay. I say you're going to be out of there within 4 months. Yes, bingo. And as soon as you see that, you know, you can stand on your head with these people and they're still going to want to make you the bad guy. They're still going to want to make your life hard because they cannot accept the truth. Tell it anyway. And if they really can't accept the truth and they really try to make your life hard, don't let them. You fight back. And if we don't figure out how to band together like they do, like I said, if we're sitting there being jealous and catty and stupid because somebody else is getting something and we're not, yes. Well, no, within the next month, I think you're going to know exactly what's going on. And within 4 months, you're going to have a new life. You're going to be happy and stable. 4 months. Within 4 months. That's not very long. Okay? Yeah, if there's something going to happen within the next month, you're gonna be making plans. And then you're going to be moving it. Oh, is there a guy? Is there a man? Because, um, yeah. I don't know if you're going to be by yourself. Might be you in spirit. Because that Two of Cups, it's either a man, but you're going to be moving. And it's going to be pretty quick. That Two of Cups could either be a man, or it could be spirit making you move. Either that or you're going to get moved and then spirit's going to bring you a man. One or the other. But there's a man here. Okay. There we go. There was definitely a man here. So tell me what happens. You're going to have to give me the continuing story of the days of the life of Aaliyah. God, I feel like I'm your sister. You know, I've seen all this play out so far. I already feel like I'm part of your family. But yeah, unhealed people, quit playing it nice. Smack them on the nose. End of story. Smack them on the nose. 10 of Cups. Shine a light on the bullshit. Tell your story. That's what we do. That's what makes us, That's what makes us happy. And everybody says, oh, you want revenge. No, it isn't about revenge. It's about a bunch of shit people going out there doing shit things. And I have no problem saying, hey, you guys, here's my story. Do with it what you will. But I'm not going to have anything to do with these people. And if you want to have something to do with these people, you just go right ahead. But keep it over there, okay? Go on, shoot. You know? Who's in the spirit world? Nobody's in this. Ah, there's a man coming. All right. Gina, your turn. I seem to have lost my table here to a cat. This cat is so cool. Oh no, Beanie's getting me. Are you getting me? But yeah, don't let people fuck with your energy. I don't care what anybody says. If people are fucking with your energy, you have a right to say no. And if they tell you you don't have a right to say no, they are not your friend. If they can't celebrate your victories, guess what? They are not your friend. Beanie, what are you doing? If they have to control your every move, guess what? They are not your friend. If they go out of their way to make you miserable because they see you're happy all the time, they are not your friend. If they won't give you your goodness, they are not your friend. But see, we put up with all this stuff because, oh, somebody might be having a bad day. Well, yeah, a bad day is one thing, but if they continue it, guess what? They are not your friend. Gina! Gina! I know, I hear her. I can hear. Wait, is she? Hey, it's 11:11 here now. Was she the one that was told me an hour ago that it was 11:11? Or was that you, Aaliyah? Gina! She was asking me just not too long ago. Yeah, it is. There is mean people out there. Very, very, very mean people. Yeah. Nice, that's a good number. Alright, well, I'm not seeing Gina. So after Gina, we have P. P, are you here? Or D, or P, or whatever, I couldn't tell. Okay, after P is Alex, then Gina, and then Splash. Alex, Gina, and then Splash. Sound off if any of you are here. There's 5 people here. I'm 2 of them. Well, it says there's 5 people here. That doesn't mean there could be more. And if you're on another platform, all I'm seeing right now is Facebook. Ah, there you are. Okay, well, I'm not seeing Gina or P. So I'm just going to go ahead and do you, boo. Just going to do you, boo. Has anything changed since yesterday? Oh, no. It's wrong. Bye, Aaliyah. Good night, honey. Oh, there's Gina. You almost missed it, girlfriend. You almost missed it. All right, Alex, guess what? Now, you had a couple questions, Gina. I know one was a yes or no. So let me get that one first. Okay. All right, give me just a minute, Alex. Okay, on your question, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. When the Wheel of Fortune comes up, Gina, I think your first question was about a man. Usually I tell you that you already know the answer to that. So, whatever your first question was. Okay. This is easy. Well, here's the deal. I think it's a good match, but I think there's something going on here with him right now that you might not really want to rush this. Because it looks like there's something he needs to clear up, Mama. I don't know what the situation is, but should you do it tomorrow? No. Does that mean not ever? No. Because let me tell you with this Five of Cups, I feel like there's some things he needs to sort out. And if you text him now, it's going to put him in this mind. Because I think he's got a lot on his plate right now. With some kind of confusion and heavy burdens. Okay? Yeah? Well, he's a good guy. But he's got a lot going on right now. Is he in a relationship right now? Or just getting out of one, maybe? Because on the maybe over here, when I said maybe on that, that's the Wheel of Fortune. And when I looked at that, we have the Queen of Cups. That's you, my dear. Then we have the Emperor. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm seeing. I think you ought to wait a minute. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about balance here. So I feel like it could be a good thing, but I don't feel like you should rush it. And I know you want to tell him. I know you're bursting at the seams. I know what it's like. I remember. And every time I got into a hurry, guess what happened? I got my heart broke. So here's what's going to happen. If you text him tomorrow, um, I think he's going to have to tell you, it's going to be too much right now. So I don't think you're going to get what you want. Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, you were friends, right? So, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying don't text him. I would just say don't lay that on him right away. If you text him, keep it light, and I don't think you'll have a problem at this point. And then you can also feel him out. Girl, you're a woman. You should know this. You should know this. All right, Alex. Currently, he thinks the world of you, Mama. I can't make that up. He thinks the world of you. He thinks the world of you, but right now, he can't move into calmer waters. There's, like I said, there's something going on. Why are you in no contact? He's kind of bound. That's almost obsession, baby. If you can't stop thinking about somebody, that's almost obsession. And you have to discover why that need is there so much because it's not really healthy. But yeah, why are you in no contact? I mean, because of the job thing? Yeah. Well, you can feel it out. Like I said, if you text him, just keep it light. I don't know. Yeah. Right. Alex. Yeah. I know what you want to know. Monday. How does this happen? Me not paying attention when I put them up. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would just text him and feel him out, Mama. But from what I'm seeing, he likes you. Alright. So we have to look at R for you, right? Girlfriend, this dude is not even showing up here right now. Honestly. What is showing up is your worry. Alex, do you have abandonment issues? By any chance? Maybe a little bit. Phone just died. Because I see more about you here than I do him right now. And how your worry is causing a little bit of this back and forth energy to happen, let's say. And I feel like hmm, you know, and I say this a lot, every time we start worrying, we kind of back up that energy of worry, and then we end up with something to worry about. Now, it's kind of hard not to worry, especially if you have, like I said, those past traumas. And those triggers are real. I mean, some people, you get into a relationship and, I mean, as soon as you get into one, you worry about this, you worry about that, you worry about what he's doing, you worry about da 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 da. And then what we end up doing is manifesting that shit. Instead of concentrating on the things we should be concentrating on, which is making that man feel loved, safe, secure, at home. But see, when we do all that, some of them just suck. Some of the men just suck. And then we ended up with more abandonment issues because no matter how good you are to them, there's still going to be that the grass is always greener type person. And then here comes the abandonment issues again. So, this is a cycle. This is a cycle we need to break, Alex. And one of the reasons why this is all happening is because of your big heart with this earth angel energy on the board. You're afraid of having your heart broken, so it's easier to be prepared, I guess. But in being prepared, you're also saying, I have no faith. So I guess the big message here is we can't expect them to stay. If we think they're gonna walk away. We're afraid they're gonna walk away. If we don't believe in them and ourselves enough to not have that fear, then what are we doing in this relationship? Do you know what I mean? Because whether it's you bringing the fear to the table and it's messing things up to where he goes away, or whether it's him bringing fear to the table and he's messing it up so he goes away, but there's some real fear here. Amazing energy. I just wish you'd believe in yourself so this can quit happening. But, and as I was talking about, you guys should really watch Coffee Talk this morning. Seriously, you should. And we need to start seeing these past traumas for what it is. I'm going to say it again. Not your trauma. It's not even the person who gave it to you's trauma. We don't even know who it belongs to. Yet we claim it. It's not your fault. It wouldn't have been you. It would have been somebody else. No, you didn't deserve it. And if we can get a handle on that, on this trauma, and I mean, as a whole, once we understand what it is, it should break the cycle. It should break the chain it has on us. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't make this up. Okay. So, the last three cards, Alex, are Temperance, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. Now, we all know these are highly spiritual cards, all three of them. Oh, all three of them. The Hierophant is all about tradition and marriage and couples. The Hermit is about going within to find your light. And we all know what Temperance is. So basically, Alex, when we get to where you can, like, see yourself in this beautiful light, you're gonna do one of two things with this guy. You're either gonna say, "Giddy up, go, I'm good, finally be done," once this acceptance occurs, and you're gonna giddy up, go, and find somebody who does deserve you. Which may or may not be the case, but there is definitely a tower that needs to happen here. And by a tower, I mean, I don't know, I feel like you gotta know what you're building, that you're standing on solid ground, and it doesn't feel solid here. So I think, when you're bringing down a tower here, in this case, it's going to be about somebody's idea of what their role in a relationship is. And Spirit's reminding you, me first. But have you heard from him since yesterday? Because a little bit of energy has changed here. That's why I'm asking you. Um, or talk to him or something. So have you talked to him at all? Or has anything changed? Yes, today? Okay. All right. Well, my thing here is, Alex, we need to get you to relax so you aren't waiting for that shoe to drop any minute, because that's your trauma talking. And that may be what's causing this push and pull, push and pull. So we got to get you standing in your power. And insecurity is a bitch. A lot of amazing people actually have it. Yeah, there was. But it's going to go back and forth until you level out, though. I mean, it's going to keep happening until you level out. And that's why I'd just rather stay single than attract the wrong ones, which are going to teach me lessons. I'd rather sit in my hole and learn about love, you know, just all by myself. Oh, waiting for something bad to happen. Like, a lot of people with abandonment issues and that kind of trauma have a really hard time in relationships because they're waiting for that trauma to happen again. That's what the shoe drop means. Penny drop, shoe drop, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, and we quit doing that and just take it for what it is and go with it. All right, Splash, are you here? So, yeah, I think the more you relax, the less this is going to happen. So, just take a deep breath, Mama. But as far as whether or not this is the one, I'm saying Four of Wands, still saying yes. Hi, Splash. How are you? All right. Did you have a question? Your boss was jealous. Did you have all those men chasing you, Gina? I just saw that. That's funny. Splash, did you have a question? That's what it says. All right, Splash. Somebody's manifesting some happiness here and just waiting for it to come in. Wondering when it's going to come in. Yeah? Well, that could be this waiting period here. Well, I got a Knight of Cups here. I don't really have a page. Yeah, I think he will. Did you give him your number? And this is my last one, honey. Ashley, sorry. What does he feel about you? He feels like you're the queen of wands here. He thinks you're hot. I'm hearing definitely doable. Hi, Tune. I'm on my last reading now, guys. Because I've already been on for almost 3 hours, so. I will be back in here. Well, I don't know. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, and y'all know when I'm in here, unless YouTube is hiding me, which YouTube does hide me because I tell too much truth, and they don't like it. So, yeah, I think he is. Because I got the Knight of Cups right here. See if I can get anything else on fields here. But he definitely likes you. And here's a 10 of Cups, so, I feel like he's kind of trying to. Oh, well, did you send him one? 10 of Pentacles. Got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Oh, he didn't reply? This is the same old thing. He got sidetracked. He's not married, right? Well, did you only text him once? Because sometimes texts get lost. But there's something. Okay. I would have texted again and said, hey. See, I don't see why people wonder about these kind of things. I guess I'm just so forward that it's like, so you're not talking to me now? Did I do something? What, what's going on? Well, there's some kind of truth we're not seeing here. Oh, you saw that he read it. Okay. Well, I hate to tell you this, Splash, but um he might have got his head turned a little bit by something. Um and I feel like he's got to get it cleared away before he can do anything. He has to get it cleared away. So I don't know what that has to pertain with, but there's a lot of these masculines out here having to take care of stuff. Um, but yeah, as far as I can see, it's a good match. But I mean, I would text him, see if he responds. If he doesn't respond, move on, hun. You know? Because I see he likes you. I mean, I can tell you he does, but that doesn't mean that with free will and everything that he's actually going to act on that right now because there's some changes need to happen here before you would be able to be happy in that situation. But yeah, there's happiness to be had. But one of you got to step up and say something because you can't sit for months and years waiting on somebody that is busy, you know? So don't beat yourself up about it. Yeah. I would just text him and say, "Hey, long time no hear. How's it hanging, bud?" you know? So what the fuck? that kind of thing. Did me reminding you of your birthday piss you off because now you're another year older? Something stupid. But I'm not one of those that sits and wonders. You know, if I wonder something and it's bugging me, I'm going to take care of it. I ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that foolery. If I want to know, I'm going to find out, you know? And there's nothing wrong with a text. What's the worst that's going to happen? Um, I'm still feeling like he's got something that he needs to clean up. But for right now, hang on a minute. Let's say, splash, move on. Really, Spirit, that's not funny. I sat here throughout this whole drama and you give me a maybe? Ugh. Seriously. I got maybe with the 2 of Wands, and then I got a yes with the 1. So, I mean, dude, I would give him a message and give him a chance, you know? But if you feel weird about it, I would just move on. I mean, if you like this guy and you think it's worth a chance, a text isn't going to hurt anything just to find out. And if not, I mean, it might hurt a little bit in your heart, but it's better than sitting around and waiting on something that may not happen. But I think it will eventually. But yeah, I would go ahead and send him a message and say, hey, what's up? You know, keep it light. Like I told Gina, keep it light. You guys, I don't get why you're worrying about these guys. It's really, really easy just to find out and feel what's going on. And if you text him a second time and he don't reply, there's your answer. So, that's what I got for you guys. And with that being said, we are at 2 hours and 55 minutes and 45 seconds. And I'm going to have to say goodnight. I love you guys. Splash. Do what you need to do, honey. But you got this. I know you do. And with that being said, I'm going to fold up my little thing here. And I'm going to say, remember, it's never too late to do the right thing all the time, every time. And don't make a victim, not even of yourself. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal. Don't make a victim of the innocent. Even if that innocent is you. Don't make a victim. And if you see a victim being made of the innocent, step in. Yes, it's your business. Good night. Good night, guys. So, have a great weekend. Remember, subscribe, hit that notification bell because you can never tell when I'm coming back on. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you later.